Alright, our runner is here, ready to run the game, which means that everything is ready to just go for it. So, Mike, it's time for the next game about a dragon.
Hello everyone, here we are. Yeah, I'm Joppekoira, I come from Finland. It's very dark in here because it's past 7 p.m. and the sun has gone down like 5 hours ago because we are in the north. And yeah, I came here to play a game about the dragon. And I have here with me Talcris, who was teaching me this game.
Yeah, I am Valkyries. I am your local friendly emerald dragon. Any pronouns. And from where I am, it is middle of the day, but the sun is a lie because it is like 30 below outside.
Yeah, we haven't had the sun up like in the whole December. We have had one day when the sun has been in the sky and there hasn't been any clouds. But yeah, enough about the weather. Should we start the game?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to see how this goes.
Great. So let's go. 3, 2, 1, and start. We will skip the opening cutscene by pressing start. And yeah, I think this game was described as an action RPG. The RPG elements are quite shallow, some might say. It's more of a platformer with RPG elements, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. The RPG element is actually kind of takes its inspiration from tabletop RPGs, and
yeah.
we'll see that after the next level, actually. And yeah, it's essentially you level up your 3 different stats on that. So going through there, you saw Yappy kill a couple enemies, get some gold, as well as grabbing that one treasure, which actually adds to our gold, but it doesn't show the gold count in the top right of the game. And before we get to the first boss, we need at least 500 gold to level up our attack to get to a certain attack level to make the boss fight actually go a little faster. In here we have the Sheep Revolution, and they are an instant kill if they hit you. So try not to get in front of the try not to get captured by the Revolution.
Yeah, the sheep have fed up with their status as just commodities, and they are rising up. If you look it closely, you can see there is a sheep that's dressed up like Marx and one that's dressed up like Che Guevara. Oh, I died.
Yep,
that's bad.
That's the instant kill there. In the actually, when you die, you lose half of your gold.
Yeah.
So
that's not run killing here.
No, we can easily get some more gold from killing the enemies. Might just need to kill a couple more enemies, but definitely not run killing.
Yeah, this is a part where there's just this one small thing we have to do. This is we have to kill this one enemy, and I failed at that because I was yapping.
There we go.
We could get more gold from those two, but we won't.
It's too risky to go for those guys. Luckily, the next stage, there's plenty of enemies throughout, and so we'll be able to re-get that gold without too much time loss on that.
Yeah.
I did see a comment in chat about how the game is so cute. Yeah, the game is completely drawn with crayons and colored pencils. Everything's hand-drawn. The developer, funny enough, the developer studio is called Games with Dragons In. There's probably a theme going here. To my knowledge, they are working on another game same art style. I believe it's more of a top-down RPG, but the last update that I'm aware of was 2021. So I don't know the status of that game there.
Why do I have so much money? What's happening? I haven't killed any extra enemies. I already have 500. Oh yeah, because I did the level twice, so that makes up for it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and just like that, we're now done with Green Grasslands 3. For now. Spoiler alert, we'll be coming back. So that little screen that you just saw there was the tabletop RPG element of this game. And that's where you level up the attacks.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
this
okay,
is good.
that's the best RNG you can get. That attack automatically wipes them out. Oh my god!
Oh crap!
Yep. Oh. Okay. So your best RNG on this fight is 3 of those attacks.
Oh.
Yep. So when he does. There you go.
Now.
There you go.
Yeah.
And so that's the boss there. So there are a few different attacks that guy can do. We only saw 3 of them. 2 of which, the first 2, best RNG you can get.
Yeah, because usually the guy attacks 3 times, but if they do that one single charge beam attack, then they only attack once.
Yeah.
And that's very good to reduce the 6 attacks to 2. That's amazing.
It saves a lot of time. So one thing, there was actually just a small tech that Yappy did there, and that was flying over that waterfall. By flying over that waterfall and not touching it, it actually saves about a second and a half, because you don't get the animation of having to fall down that waterfall.
Yeah, this run can be optimized very, very to the detail because the basic movement isn't that hard.
Yeah, and there's not really there's no glitches per se. There is like one thing that we kind of discovered, but we're not 100% sure if it actually saves time because the file I tested on was a 100% file. This stage is pretty straightforward. It's the shortest stage in the entire run that's not a boss fight. There's so much more in that stage. You only really see it if you do.
Oh, the game crashed.
Oh no!
I have to restart it.
Oh.
So there is this bug that's reading at least my. I don't know if it's about my computer or what, but the game may randomly crash at any cutscene. Because I haven't had it happen on that cutscene. But we should be back now. Getting picture. Yeah, that's good. So now I just have to press continue instead of start. Yeah.
And then if you want to get the Discord stream going, real quick.
Oh yeah, sorry.
all good.
I'll do it soon.
Yeah.
I'll finish this level.
At least
it's
I can
the same
kind of
level
commentate. Oh, you're doing. Oh yeah, stage 2. Yeah, because we didn't technically complete. Yeah. So Coast of Dragons. It's the first. After Green Grasslands, it does actually branch. You can actually go to either Toxic Territory or Coast of Dragons. It's actually faster to go through Coast of Dragons. And in Coast of Dragons, there's actually 4 stages. We only have to go through 3 of them. We're doing levels 1, 2, and 4. Because 4 is actually faster than 3.
Yeah, 4 is very quick.
It's very quick. Yeah, the old route used to go to 3 because we would actually get an item in there, but we no longer get that item because of our gold routing for leveling up it just made it a moot point, and it's like, well, we might as well save time by going elsewhere. And so now we're gonna fly over here. We are gonna take some damage on this fire, and we're actually grabbing this item up here. It's not actually gonna affect us yet, because it gives freeze duration up. We don't have freeze breath yet. Spoiler alert, you get some different breath attacks. So that first orb that we actually got from the first boss actually gives us electric breath. I do have to point out that this is a cute little detail. It's a campfire. Dragon tries to light up, but it's below sprinklers, so then he gets rained on.
Oh yeah, that
boss-
cutscene is like the one of the worst ones that I have had problems with, because it just freezes so many times in that one. But now we didn't get the crash, so hooray!
Yeah, we'll get the crash out early. Yeah, so this is the Admiral. We don't actually hurt them; they hurt themselves. This is basically just dodge the attacks. They actually will. What's the word I'm looking for? They tell you what attack they're doing by pointing forward. The missiles will come from the right, and the number of missiles at launch tell you how many sets are coming. It's either 2, 3, or 4. The more damage they take, the more they do. Coming from above, the missiles will rain from above. And then when they pull out a remote control, they do lasers. The lasers don't do a whole lot of damage and is the longest attack. But this is essentially a, dragon wins by doing absolutely nothing kind of situation.
Yeah, the fastest one is when the missiles rain down. It's the best RNG if we get most of those, but sometimes we get bad luck.
And luckily the last attack was a laser, and it defeats the Admiral there. And so that orb that we just got is actually the one that gets us the Ice Breath. And so coming up, we're doing King's Forest, and you may have noticed that we're actually on King's Forest 2. And that's because King's Forest 1 is actually from above, and the old route used to go to 1, and then went to, it's either 3A or 3B.
I think 3A, because we are going to 3B.
It's 3B next. Okay, yeah, I can never remember. The reason why the levels are labeled 3A and 3B is because they're the same level, but you just start in a different area based on which route you take. And then they go to, 4. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, a dragon's worst enemy is marching band members. You got the sousaphone, trombone, you have the cymbal, and then there's the bari sax up there.
Yeah, we had bad knight RNG. Those knights that shot upwards, they can also shoot forwards, but this time those both shot upwards, so we had to dodge them, which doesn't take too much time, but it's still slower.
Yeah, and I'll do one quick correction on there. It's actually not RNG based on those. It's actually based on your position. Yep, so based on where you're at, if you are higher than them when they get ready to attack, they'll actually go up to try to block you. Otherwise, if you're on ground level, they'll charge at you.
How haven't I noticed that? Because sometimes, well, yeah. I think sometimes I've been close to the ground, but still flying.
Yeah. And sometimes the timing is a little off too, because there have been times where I'm like, okay, I'm jumping up to make sure they go up, and then they charge forward. I'm like, okay, where was the timing on this? It's a little difficult. And this stage is actually the first stage that we saw the Ice Breath. We froze waterfall to go through it. Below that white trunk is actually the stage 3A. So this is where the stages converge into one. And then we also saw the Electric Breath to get the gate to go down. And so now we are going to climb a tree.
Yeah, this is the scariest level, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the more challenging ones, just because there is a lot of these arrow attacks from the archers. They launch from off screen, and so sometimes they just appear, and then you're just like, okay, now what do I do?
Yeah, then there's those thorns that do 6 damage. And there's one place where we have to very tightly navigate through one.
Yep, yeah, and so those green vines that you kind of see dangling, there's some platforms that are the green vines, those damage you. And so we want to avoid those as much as possible. So, one thing I guess I haven't mentioned, in the top left there is our health, and as you see we have 1 yellow bubble and 5 red. That means we actually have 6 health. And so we just took 2 damage from the revolutionizing heat. It seems like either dragon got stronger or they got weaker. Oh, that's okay. Dolphins only do 1 damage.
Yep.
And so here we're gonna freeze the vines, we're gonna burn them, and we're gonna grab the acid heart, which gets us acid breath, which will come into play both on the final boss or semi-final boss, final boss, and the one of the levels later on. I can't. It's in toxic territory, and it just saves us about 30 seconds as opposed to going around the entire thing. So where we went there, going under the birds, if we had gone to the right, we would actually leave the level. But there's an item at the very top of this tree that we want, and that's going to help us get a lot of our abilities up to where we want them for the rest of the run, essentially.
And now comes the scariest part of this level.
Yep, here comes the scariest part, because this platform here... So I mentioned green vines earlier, because we're getting up into the top of the tree, it's starting to lose health. That brown vine actually damages you, because it used to be green, but it's, it's kind of died and all of that. So... now we're going to come up, and we're getting at the top of the tree. We're going into the leaves there. So now we're going to burn this part. And that ruby up there is worth, 10,000 gold? Yeah, the blue ruby is 10,000. And that's going to give us the ability to increase a good portion of our stats to where we want them. And so now we're going to jump over here, and we're actually going to, trust fall.
Whee!
and there's the arrows that come off screen that you're not prepared for.
Yeah.
And that's King's Forest 4. And so we're getting this up to looks like 534.
Yeah.
We're gonna enter the boss. And so as you see, we have almost 11 health. I can do quick math.
Yeah, that's exactly 11. Crud.
And this is the Warden. They have a a hair tree?
I think so.
And so they launched the attacks. We want to get grabbed because they just bring us up and allows us to get a free attack on them.
At this point, we would rather have those spikes coming because we can do more damage to those.
Yep, absolutely.
But in the first part, while the roots are still alive, there's 2 attacks, and one is the grab and one of those sweep thing. And while it does the sweep thing, then we can't attack it.
Ooh, that was clean.
Still hoping a bit more of those spikes, but apparently we're getting this attack now.
Can't complain about that too much. It's a fairly quick one.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, that was a clean fight. Yeah, that's the Warden right there. And now we are going back up.
We're going back to...
Yep,
yeah.
The green grasslands. And so this stage actually has 2 exits. And we can't get that second exit until we upgrade all of our stuff, which is why we go through, get the 10,000 gold piece. We get the Momiji helm, so for breath damage up. So our attack is going to increase. And now we get to do our leap of faith here. As you see, we just fly. And we all love Easter eggs. Hey, look at that. There's a solid snake up there.
Yeah, we will see it again in a while. I had a terrible practice one where I clawed that guy 2 times.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're supposed to freeze them, and yeah.
Yep, if you kill that enemy, you can't get to this exit. Yeah, so Solid Snake there is actually called Snake in the files. I don't remember if it was just Snake or if it was like Smoking Snake or something like that. But here's the Wizard's Tower. Those rainbow barriers are just a puzzle. You have to figure out how to unlock them. So that first one, you just light up the torch. The second one, you match the top one to the bottom one. We freeze this water to keep going up. This next puzzle, we don't actually have to do. This puzzle here requires you to redo the torches as they show, you know, eyes closed meaning it's out, flame means we're good, and then you use electric breath on the torch, and that actually gets you the Momiji pants. It doesn't really help us in any percent here. Yeah, this is Wizard's Tower. He's playing some magic with friends there, and he gets us the magic breath, which actually does get us into a secret level that we don't do in the any percent run, just because the only thing that we get out of it is more gold, but it takes about a minute and a half to do the entire stage, and we don't really need that much gold there. But the magic breath comes in handy on the final boss. And the only reason I learned of the magic breath was because I watched a trailer of this game, and I was like, I don't have that level on my world map. How do I get there?
Yeah, it's a very hard to find secret if you don't know it.
And so, Toxic Territory 2, this is our auto-scroller here.
It used to be difficult, but now it's a cakewalk now.
Yeah. Yeah, see, it's fun seeing the new routing, because I actually haven't been able to do, like, any runs of this since we discussed the new routes and stuff. So the old route, which is one that my world record has, actually goes through and we freeze all of the water to get the Wishing Star Garnet, which is worth 5,000 gold. But with this new routing that we've kind of discussed, it kind of works out nicely. So it's a little quicker here. And that's Toxic Territory 2. I should say that that flame is an instant kill if you're caught in it.
Yeah.
Toxic Territory 3, it's a pretty straightforward stage. We climb up the mountain. There's a rock that we melt with our acid breath. And then that cuts off about, you know, like I said, about 30 seconds because it saves going over the entire mountain and then back down. There is also an item behind it. We don't actually need it. And so if we avoid it, it saves like 5 seconds. It's a kind of a safety item.
This is an annoying part because it almost destroys the rock with one long breath, but don't have enough.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
To do it. It's a nice little glitch with it too, where it just freezes on the white frame instead.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Toxic Territory 3.
Now it's boss time.
It's the next boss, and this is the brothers. And they have a couple different attacks based on which brother they are. And so the first one, he disappears. He's going to reappear kind of where Dragon was standing, do a swipe, and then appear on the other side. His other attacks include aiming lightning to the sky, which he choreographs, and if you lightning breath him, you disable it. And then he can summon some words to attack you, because nothing hurts more than an intense vocabulary, apparently.
Yeah, the cutscenes are amazing. Oh, I misread. Now I should just...
Yeah. There we go. Hey, and one cycle on him, that's really good.
That's... yeah.
Oh, we died.
I made a mistake.
That's okay. So one thing that we can note too, as we go through here, as you die, the game actually does forgive you a little bit, because you'll actually have, it'll actually give you additional health. And actually, one of the achievements in the game is not getting not getting your health upgraded because of death, essentially.
Oh.
Ooh, that was a good save.
Yeah, I was forget to switch to the lightning breath there. I didn't get one cycle there, which can lead to a soft lock. I found out a new soft lock in this boss. If you kill these two too closely from each other, then the game will soft lock. If the other guy's rising while you kill the other one, then it soft locks.
Yeah, that's right, it does. I did have that happen to me once or twice. It's nearly, I don't want to say it's frame perfect, but it is very difficult.
So I think this one is dying now, and I have to wait before I claw him, because it could kill him.
And then that would also soft lock.
Now we got it.
Oh, nice! I saw the little explosion, and then he moved to the side. I'm like, oh no, did we find another soft lock?
But yeah, that was all the basic bosses.
Barrier Zone, toughest level out there.
Whew, how did I make it?
And so we're into the final area already. So this is Castle Approach. It's a pretty straightforward level. We're just going to the left. And if you've ever wanted to know what it looks like for a dragon to ride a car, here you go.
This is one of my favorite things about this game, like these little things you can do with the different breaths. You can start a car with an electric breath.
Yeah, it's so nice. They put in so much like little Easter eggs for things. I know during our setup I was mentioning this to Lily, but as dragons stand still, he'll actually whistle a tune, and I thought it was 3 different tunes, but I believe there's 9 different tunes, and you have to get all 9 to get the achievement. Yeah. But the game is coded with an exclusive range instead of an inclusive, so I believe it's either tune 1 or tune 9 will never actually appear.
Yeah, because I've been wondering why haven't I've been playing this game so much, why haven't I gotten all the songs? But yeah, that's the reason.
Yeah, and it's a simple thing. You can edit the game file to get it, to unlock it, or because there's a file where I don't remember if it's the JSON file or if it's something else. But it's just saying, like, saw this tune, true or false, basically. And then once all of them are true, you're good to go. So this fight, we're fighting the 4 ninjas. Each one has different ability. Red has his darts, but we got rid of him early with Magic Breath. Purple does poison. Yellow does... what does yellow do? Does the paper airplanes, but I don't remember their actual ability. Green does the electric. And...
Oh no.
Ooh. Okay.
I have to switch to a safer strat here.
Yeah. Better safe.
Yeah, those lightning strikes from the ceiling, they clock your position and then strike where you are. But this is a safe zone here in the middle.
Yeah. We'll say, so we've already killed 2 of the ninjas. We only have to kill the 3rd ninja here, and then the 4th ninja's like, no, you know what, I'm done, I'm out.
They don't pay them enough. Oh!
Oh! We were close there.
So close. I think it was like 1 or 2 hits, but yeah, more time to explain how this works.
Yeah. So, okay, red is fire. Yellow is the paper airplanes, which I think they do... they must do ice on their thing. Yeah, you know what? That looks right, because I think they do the 4 different breath attacks, which makes sense. As we're standing, or as we're doing this, the reason why we're hovering over the purple ninja there is so that they'll launch their attack up to actually hit the yellow ninja. And the reason we do that is it's actually a little bit quicker than killing the 2 ninjas on the ground, and you actually get a... Even though this pattern is a little dangerous and there's only like one small safe spot, it's actually safer than the previous routing, which you would have... I actually believe it was red and yellow were the 2 ninjas that we actually got originally. And their pattern is surprisingly dangerous. Like, a lot more dangerous than what we're seeing here.
Oh.
Oh.
I lost my rhythm there.
I will say, this rhythm is a hard one to get. Once I started routing it this way, it was very tough for me to get all of that as well. So don't feel bad. And anyone who decides to pick up this game running it, this stage is probably this boss is probably one of the hardest bosses because of getting the rhythm down. Minus the final boss. Final boss obviously is the hardest boss out there. Yeah, I think we've kind of explained as much as we can on this. I guess we'll throw it to our host. Just so that we're not... just so that you don't hear both of us constantly here.
I don't really have anything right now. I got nothing.
All good?
Yeah.
So, we'll, So after this, we have 2 stages left. The next stage is another boss fight. Probably one of the harder ones.
Now we got it.
There we go. So purple ninja's gone. Green ninja's like, I'm out. And we actually saw the king toss his crown twice. Funny enough. So, we're gonna go to Final Island. Here comes one of the hardest boss fights in here.
Oh boy, how am I going to make it? It's coming right at me.
Nailed it. Oh, we're good there. And now we're gonna be on to the final fight. So the king is in a robot. He has 5 different attacks. We have the fist, which he launches, goes through. You have the lightning, which he does here. He does the ice. He does the fire, which covers up the whole screen. And then he also comes down and does some lasers with this. Sometimes he'll combo this with the lightning. And that
very often.
Yeah, just like this, where it's a very tight window to survive on it. Once we've, in the beginning, we damaged that ventilation in the bottom right there. And that allows us to just basically continue fighting, but as you can kind of see, he's blinking white. It's now a countdown timer until he dies. So, we just try to kill all the fights, or kill all the attacks, so destroy the fist, he can no longer use it. We destroy the ice hand, he'll no longer be able to use that. If we destroy the lightning, he'll no longer be able to use that. If you destroy the fire emblem, just like that, the left fist is down. He won't be able to do the fire attack with that fire emblem gone. And so, it's funny, because I actually done this fight where every attack was defeated. And he actually just ends up sitting there, because if the lightning is defeated, he won't actually move his head. And then it just becomes a waiting game. I will say, if we can get ready on time will be when we start seeing the explosions of the king. And it's very hard to predict, so we can't really count it down to time. We'll just shout time, basically. yeah, still got the lightning. So you can actually damage the lightning attack while it's going if you use lightning breath. But by using that, it does speed up the lightning to the point where you can't dodge it.
Yeah, I just found out like a couple weeks ago that you can damage the fire eye by using the ice breath.
Which does make sense.
This is the most annoying when the king does the very long laser attack and the thunder. You have to be like frame perfect to get it right.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
Oh.
Ah.
No.
But we're good.
Yeah.
We still have a lot of HP.
Which is good.
Now the thunder
and there
is
goes
gone.
lightning. But he's still launching the attack somehow. So seeing the black...
they can do
attack
the
like
last
that,
attack even after. But now they can't do it. Now they can only do the fire eye.
And actually, I think with the combo we have, I think he just sits here. So I think we're just now literally waiting.
Until the explosion starts.
Until he explodes, yeah.
Yeah, time.
Oh, there we go, time!
That was a good run.
What was it? I can't see the time yet. It's 35 something. No, 34. That's good.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid run.
Yeah.
Yeah,
3 minutes from my PB. Not bad with 1 crash and 1 death to brothers.
1 death to brothers, the crash, and then you had 2 deaths to the ninjas.
2 deaths. Yeah, that's...
Yep.
Yeah.
So you had, 3 deaths overall with 1 crash. Like, a 34 is phenomenal.
That's good. The new route is very good.
That is. So based on the 3 deaths and the crash, I believe if everything went perfect, this would have been about a 29.
Yeah.
29, maybe 30. So if we hadn't had the deaths and the crash, that would have been a phenomenal run. I mean, this was a phenomenal run regardless.
It's always phenomenal when it's in a marathon.
It's true. I mean, you had that amazing RNG on the first boss.
Yeah, that was like, wow. That shaves 20, 30 seconds when you get the best one.
Oh, absolutely. And if it tells you anything, I've never had that good of RNG before on that fight.
I've had like the blasts on 1 and 3, never on 1 and 2, because 3 is... It doesn't shave as much time because on the 3 it attacks 2 times, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I just saw Lily post in chat, kiss the Durgy. Yep, we saved our girlfriend and we got a kiss and we fell into the ocean completely majestically. So if you guys want to know, there are 2 endings to this game.
Yeah.
You only see the other ending if you 100% the game. And if you do beat this game, you do unlock something. I don't know if you knew this, Yappy.
I haven't gotten it. I only know that there is the second ending.
The second ending, yeah. So you can beat the game any way. You can get the ending that we're seeing here, any percent run, or you can 100% it, or, anything in between. But you unlock a language option, and what is it? Is it Haitian Creole? I think is what it's labeled as. And what that does is anytime you saw a dragon talking, you were just seeing rah, 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 like that. It actually translates it, and he speaks in like a Boston accent.
That's great. That's amazing.
It's so good, and that is actually how you learn that dragon loves watching Mori. And there's our wizard flying through the sky.
This game is like, it's a joy to play. Really, I recommend playing it casually. I recommend the run. It's fun. It's not too hard. It didn't take too much time to learn. It's still challenging, especially the final couple bosses. you can really hone your skills on those. And yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. For those of you that are interested in buying this game, it is only $5. 5 USD, I should say. I don't know what that translates to in all the other currencies, but I just looked it up before this run, and it's $5 on Steam.
And not too much.
Yeah. Don't be discouraged by seeing mixed reviews on it. There is a little bit of jank in here, but I think the music and graphics kind of speak for itself.
Yeah, it's an experience.
Oh, who's that? Who's that coming up behind your girlfriend there?
I think there's some genome mixing there.
Absolutely. Yeah, I guess, do you have any shoutouts, Yappy?
Yeah, I think I've said almost everything I have to say. You can watch me on Twitch. I'm streaming mostly in Finnish, but drop a comment in English and I will answer, of course, and yeah, no problem. But yeah, I think that's it from me. Do you have anything to say?
Yeah, so if you guys watched Weekend 1, I was on there twice, did Wii Sports Resort and Mechazoo. Shoutouts to the communities out there that have stuck around, and shout out to Speedromizer, obviously, for choosing Dragon, because this is such an obscure game. Like I said, I'm literally as of now, I am one of 2 runners of this game. Previously, I was literally the only runner. And, if you liked watching this green Durg bounce around on screen, I will actually be back in, 3.5-ish hours for Archipelago with DJ, Hobtor, I believe Lily is hosting, and we got Gooby on commentary. We are bringing Bone Club live to Speedromizer. So if you like Archipelago randomizers or randomizers in general, you should definitely check that out. I'm probably gonna save more. I'll save some more shoutouts for then, because I'm sure by then everyone will be sick of this green Durg.
Great. I will see you in the chat.
Sounds like a plan. I'll see all y'all at Archipelago. Archipelago.
Yeah.
Bone Club.
Alright, well, this has been Dragon, a game about a dragon. Good. This has been a great run. This has been great commentary. But we got a new host coming up. So, Mike, transition to the break screen.
to Speedromizer 8. Where, oh my gosh, I was gonna do something incredible, but I blame tech. Welcome back to Speedromizer, the charity marathon with a twist. What you submit is not what you run. On twitch.tv/Speedromizer. Coming up next, we've got Alley-Oop All Missions with PBB8. And real quick, I want to just throw something out there, chat. There is a dono incentive that, to my understanding, is going to be closing at the beginning of the run. And that is, you get to choose a hat. And you may ask, chat, Talia, what sort of hat do we care about? Chat, it's a hat on a dog. Who does not want a hat on a dog? Right? You have choices. You have a cowboy, a ghost, a pumpkin, some space. I don't know what that means. Hang on, I can do this. Space! Or an umbrella. Currently, Cowboy is in the lead with $5, so that's a really easy snipe. So if you're feeling a different sort of hat, please get in there with it, chat, because we're coming up on close there. All right? So if you fancy a dog in a different hat of your choosing, get those donos in now. What are your donos going to? Great question. I'm really glad you asked. I heard you asking. Yeah, that's right. My fox ears, they're twitching. Right? We are supporting QMUNITY. QMUNITY is British Columbia's queer, trans, and two-spirit resource center, providing a safe space for two-spirit, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersexual, and asexual folks and all their allies. They improve the lives of their communities and provide them with support through an array of programs and services, like its youth, seniors and older adults, counseling, employment, and informational and referrals programming and services. They help to connect folks through volunteer opportunities and peer support groups. QMUNITY also provides education services and queer inclusivity training through publications, one-on-one consultations, and interactive workshops. QMUNITY has helped over 13,000 people who sought help in 2022. They continue to meet community demand for low-barrier, queer competent services equipped to support those navigating sexual orientation, gender identity, and gender expression across all age groups in British Columbia. Their Information and Referrals Services Programs, or QDesk, continues to act as the beating heart for information and referral for anyone in British Columbia seeking information, resources, and support related to two-spirit, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersexual, and asexual areas of information, and offers resources to service providers as well. And honestly, chat, I'm just really glad you're here. So there's that too. So, I know I already said this. You can definitely donate for the Alley-Oop run coming up next to put a cool hat on an even cooler dog, because let me tell you, this dog is certainly cooler than any of us are. And when you do that, you have a couple targets that you can put your donation to. So you can put it towards something that you choose, like the hat, or you can also put it for two. It's a 2-for-1 combo here. You can put it towards a target. So, for example, there is a target for Pokemon Crystal where you fight Red. Who does not want to punch his little face in? At least, look, that was 11-year-old Talia channeling her rage at trying to beat Red the first time. That is for $150. We're currently at $55. And if fighting Red is not your cuppa, which is absolutely fine, doesn't have to be, you can donate. You can put that donation towards Resident Evil 5 to make the run co-op. I did not know that Resident Evil 5 could be co-op, but that just shows you how little I play Resident Evil. That's $100, and there's only $1 towards that. So throw those donos in now if you'd like to get any of that met and you want to see that, because the speedrun at the moment, this speedrun that is Speedromizer, is currently ahead by like 40 minutes, chat. I think this is like payback for yesterday where the schedule was on fire. It's on fire, but in a different direction this time. So if you'd like Speedromizer to last longer today, which I feel like you do, chat, then get your donos in now to make the speedrun a little bit longer. All right? Also, how are we doing today? I figured I'd ask. I'd check in. I'm really cold. Also, that last run was super cute. I love really cute dinosaurs colored with crayons. So how fantastic it is. Also, thanks Tim Curry. Yes, I try to channel my Tim Curry. Secretly, I'm not actually Talia the Fox. I'm Tim Curry the Fox. Yes, that's where we're at.
Punch, chop, block. Duck, turn, jump, kick, pose. Chop, chop,
Oh.
punch, turn, block.
My goodness. We've got some really lovely runs coming up next too, by the way, chat. So we've got Alley-oop, which if you've not heard anything about this game before, which I definitely have not, so my job as a host, chat, is to go and do some extensive Googling about these games. Alley-oop is a dog on a skateboard. That's it, that's the run. And then coming up, well, I don't want to spoil the schedule too much because I have no idea where we're going next, but I do know that coming up in a couple of runs, we've got an Archipelago multi-world randomizer, right? That's coming up in a couple hours. So what is that, you might ask? Well, I'm going to tell you, chat. It is Archipelago. If you've not heard about Archipelago before, you know randomizers like Speedromizer. You get a game, it's completely randomized, and you have to make checks to try to find things to progress your game. It's really popular in the speedrunning community right now. I typically fall asleep to randomized games because they're really nice to listen to. Archipelago makes it multiplayer and takes items from your game and puts it in your friend's game, and takes items from your friend's game and puts it into your game, and everything gets shuffled around. And your friend, for example, I might be playing Tunic because I am a fox, and my friend might be playing Ocarina of Time, and I might find rupees in Tunic, or Ocarina of Time might find one of the pages for my game, and they get shuffled, they get brought back and forth between them. So you kind of have to work together kind of collaboratively, making checks to find each other's items to progress through the randomizer. And so we've got one coming up in a couple hours that's going to be Tunic, Foxo represent, Pokemon Crystal, and Ocarina of Time. Literally 3 of my favorite games in the whole wide world. So I'm super duper looking forward to that. So if you've never seen a randomized game before, and if you've never particularly seen an Archipelago randomizer before, please stick around, tune in, because it's going to be a hoot. Oh, Celeste is really good for Archipelago. I suspect it is. I would never touch it though because I'm very bad at platformers. You can ask anyone who plays video games with me or anyone who's watched me stream. I am terrible at jumping puzzles. The last time that I streamed was a little while ago, and I attempted to do like a little jump in a video game that doesn't really even have platforming, and I missed like 6 times. Oh, there is another amazing Foxo in my ear telling us that we are almost ready to go. So chat, buckle up. I know that you think you're cool, but you're not, because you're not going to be as cool as PBB8, who's going to play a dog on our skateboard, coming up next with Alley-oop, all missions. Bear with us just a second. have broken tech. I am so sorry. It's okay. We're ready now. You are definitely not as cool as PBB8, who's going to run this run for us. And you're definitely not as cool as chat.